Welcome to the channel, guys. Today we're looking at a really awesome suppressor, one I've been looking forward to for a very long time now. This is the Resilient Suppressors Putnik suppressor. It's built specifically for AKs, but you can run it on anything 30 cal or smaller. Hopefully you was able to tell there in the intro, the can sounds really good on AKs. Real quick, we'll go over why this can is even on the market, what it's for, all the specifications, and then we'll do a little more shooting. Resilient Suppressors has a history of taking horrible Russian suppressors that look cool but just don't perform that well, and bringing them to the American market with modern baffle systems so they sound great and you get that cool rugged Russian look. Now the Putnik is modeled after a Zenico suppressor. Of course, Zenico being for Russia, they supplied that suppressor to the Russian military. Russian suppressors aren't known for their performance or sounding very good at all. Resilient designed a suppressor that had the look, but used the baffle design from their Jolene line of suppressors, which is a really great performing suppressor, and dropped those baffles inside their Putnik suppressor here. One feature I'm really grateful for, they made this suppressor accept hub threading for the mount end. So the mount's threaded 1.375 by 24 hub, which is your industry standard suppressor mounting pattern. Now on most of my AKs I run these JMac X24 muzzle brakes, and they're called X24 because they use that 1.375 by 24 thread pattern here at the base of the muzzle brake. So you're able to direct thread suppressors right onto that muzzle brake. That works out really well with the Putnik, as like I said, I'm able to direct thread it right onto this muzzle device. With the Putnik being threaded 1.375 by 24 hub, you are able to use aftermarket accessories. You can put a dead air chemo mount in here or a Zeno. You can use mounts from Silencer Co., Q Plan B, Griffin Plan A. Pretty much all the mounts these days are threaded for hub, so you're able to use them in this suppressor. So even if you don't run an AK pattern rifle, you can still pick this cool looking suppressor up and run it on whatever gun you have. Be sure to stay tuned to the channel. I'll have some shorts coming up pretty soon where I'll run this on some 300 blackout guns and see how it sounds on those. Now you can see in the close-up here that this can has a really unique design. It is a much larger diameter suppressor than probably what you're used to seeing. Myself, I really like the look of that large diameter suppressor. Even on my AR-15s and all that, I love a larger diameter suppressor. I just think they look better. Now when you purchase the suppressor, it will come with a 24mm direct thread mount, which is the standard threading for AK100 series rifles, the PSA AKP. Most of your crank AKs come with that 24mm thread pattern, so you can use that direct thread mount to attach directly to those types of guns. Now we'll go over the specifications for the Putnik real quick. The Putnik comes in at 6.2 inches long. That's with the included 24mm mount we was just talking about. The Putnik weighs 20.9 ounces, as you see it here without a mount. The diameter is 2.365 inches, so quite a bit larger than your common suppressor. Most suppressors are 1.5 inches. Some of them go up to 1.75 inches, so quite a large diameter can. The Putnik is built using 17-4 heat-treated stainless steel, with the outer tube being made from titanium. That helps keep the can light while being very durable with that 17-4 heat-treated stainless steel baffle system. The Putnik is coated in high-temp C-Series Cerakote, so you'll get it with a very durable finish. And the mounting depth is 1.6 inches. So if your muzzle device is over 1.6 inches, you'll need to look into some kind of an extension mount. Barrel length restrictions are 14.5 inches for 6.5 Creedmoor or 308, and 8 inches for 7.62 by 39, 5.56 or 5.45 by 39. Resilient does recommend the use of a muzzle brake on any firearms with a barrel shorter than 12 inches. Alright, we got all the technical jargon out of the way. Let's put some rounds down range and see how well the Putnik performs. We'll be shooting 7.62 by 39 in this PSA AK104, and we'll go ahead and test it out with supers and subs. For our supers, we'll be using AAC ammo. This is their 123 grain. This stuff's fairly still new to the market, It's American-made ammunition from PSA, the owner of AAC Ammo. It is priced very reasonably for what 7.62 by 39 is now. If you guys are interested in picking some up, I have a link to AAC Ammo on my campsite page. I am an affiliate for AAC Ammo, Palmetto State Armory. So if you guys are interested in picking some up, please find the link on my campsite page. It won't cost you any extra, but it does help out the channel quite a bit. All right, we'll start off with these supers. All right, sounds really nice. All right, now we can get rid of these and we'll test out some of my subsonics here. These are hand loads that I came up with myself using Hornady Sub X bullet, very big bullet. I haven't found a recipe that keeps these from keyholing, but I do have around here that will make it through the suppressor without making contact with the baffles. So we should get a nice quiet shot. I'll probably have to hand cycle all these. Put one in the dirt. Very, very quiet. Boy, those hit hard. Very, very quiet. Alright guys, that's the Resilient Suppressors Putnik. Hope y'all liked the video. If you did, please take a second to hit that like button. It helps out so much. I really appreciate you guys watching. If you're not already subscribed, please subscribe with all notifications. If you don't check all notifications, YouTube's highly unlikely to put my videos in your feed. They do not like gun channels. Guys, stay safe, stay dangerous, and be sure to catch me on the next video. Now the Putnik is modeled after. Now the Putnik is modeled after. Now the Putnik